All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and get started this evening. Running a couple of minutes behind, but we have a pretty light agenda, so hopefully we'll get you out of here really quick this evening. Anyhow, a kiss of death, right? All right, we'll call this meeting to order. This is the City Council regular meeting for September the 17th, and the clerk will call the roll.
Mayor Brian Mock.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Jimmy First.
Present.
Councilmember John Mesa. Here. Councilmember Leslie Robson. Here. Councilmember Paul Stovall.
Here.
Councilmember Elmer Veit.
Present.
All right, we have our Pledge of Allegiance this evening, and I am understanding that this is going to be done by... Dutch and
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here.
I think that dog tried to lead it.
All right.
Could hear a pant loud enough.
We will need to approve tonight's agenda.
Mr. Mayor, motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the agenda as submitted. Any discussion? All in favor? And that is unanimous. Under announcements and presentations this evening, we have our regular Lifeline Council Dog. Come on up.
John, you going to take this one?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sam, and I am here with Maria and Durbin from DeKalb County Animal Services on behalf of Lifeline Animal Project. We manage several shelters across the city, with our closest one being just down the road at 3280 Chamblee Dunwoody Road. Currently, we're at 583 dogs, which is way above our building's capacity. We had nearly 50 dogs come in over the weekend, which is a record high level of intake. And in order to get these dogs out of the building, we have many free adoption promotions. Any senior pup age 7 or older, or any dog who has been at the shelter for 100 days or more can be adopted for free. We also have lots of foster programs for those who are not ready to adopt quite yet, ranging from our Dog for a Day program to our more long-term foster options. And also for residents of DeKalb County, we offer various programs to provide resources for pet owners, including a free food bank held on the fourth Friday of every month, and also a mobile clinic for free vet care services to ensure that your pup is happy and healthy. And whether through fostering or adoption, our team is always ready to help you find a great pup just like Durbin to join your family and be your forever friend. So yeah, please consider visiting us at 3280 Chamblee Dunwoody Road, and we thank you again for having us today.
But tell us about Urban.
Durbin came into our shelter in June as a stray. We believe he's around 3 years old. As you can see, he's very excited to be out here, and he is extremely dog friendly. He is a superstar at our puppy play group that we hold every week. Very popular and gets along great with other dogs. And yeah, he's just, he spends most of his day in a kennel. So being here at a meeting is just a whole new world of excitement for him, as you can see.
And how long has Urban been in Durban?
He's been here since June, I believe.
Okay.
Yep. And our last dog that we had here, Alistair, I believe, got adopted. So every dog that we've brought here so far has found a home.
That's amazing. Every dog that's been to a council meeting thus far has been adopted. So
Yep.
we're hopeful that Durbin or Urban, I'm not sure if I'm getting it right.
Durbin.
Durbin.
Yeah.
Leslie says Bourbon.
Bourbon.
But we're hopeful that Durbin finds a home
That's
after
later.
tonight's meeting.
Yes. We are hoping so too. And thank you again.
I see some of the kids smiling and some of the
yeah.
parents shaking their heads.
You're supposed to set an example, Mayor.
All right. Well, any comments from council?
It's just my device told me when they mentioned how many dogs that came in, it told me I was stressed.
Yeah.
The technology works.
Yep.
All right,
Thank
Durbin.
you.
Thank you all for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having
Y'all
us.
go adopt Durbin or another pet. Animal shelter's full. We got to empty it out. Bye, Durbin.
Bye, Durbin.
All right. He was.
All right, next up this evening, we have visitors from Chamblee Middle School's football team. Come on up and talk to us.
Good evening. Good evening. How you guys doing? My name is Coach Don Jackson. I'm the proud head coach of Chamblee Middle School football team. I have here today with me Mr. Dutch Weber, who will also address you guys with some greetings.
Hello, I'm Dutch Weber. I'm here with the Chamblee Middle School football team, and we're very honored and appreciative of this opportunity to come here today and just to try to live up to the Chamblee high standards every day. We would like to also invite you to one of our remaining 2 football games in these coming weeks. And once again, we're just really appreciative to be here today. Thank you.
Where do you play? At the stadium?
Oh, we play at North DeKalb Stadium.
Okay, thank you.
What position do you play?
I'm an athlete.
Just an athlete. Wow. Hey, you should be a politician too.
But thank you guys again for your time and your consideration. And like Dutch said, we definitely would love for you guys to come out to one of our 2 remaining games that we have. We could definitely send a schedule over to you guys, and we could return the favor and honor you guys at halftime. So we definitely would love for you guys to come out and show your support. We're 2-2. We have 2 remaining games left. Our next game is our homecoming game, and it could clinch the region for us. So it's a big game. We have a bye week this week, so we're trying to get them mental and physical rest as we ramp things up next week. So again, we definitely appreciate you guys inviting us, and we definitely look, you know, like Dutch said, we definitely try to, on a daily basis, try to make the city and the school of Chamblee Middle School proud. So thank you.
When is your next game?
It's the 28th
28th.
at 10:30. We play Henderson Middle School. So that's a big rivalry game for us. It's their homecoming. It's our homecoming. So it's going to be a heated game.
On Saturday.
We definitely expect to come out on top.
So y'all gonna win, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Because if we all come out there and then you don't win,
And then we also have October 5th, we have our 8th grade celebration game as well. We play Sequoia Middle School. So either game or both games, if your schedule allows, we definitely would love for you guys to come out and show your support.
thank you for the invitation. And thank y'all for
And
being here.
I think for them, you know, your favorite saying is "Go Dogs." He's an Alabama guy, so
Well, I mean,
go Dogs.
Yeah, looking at these
Yeah.
athletes out here, I'm pretty sure they could beat my alma mater, Florida State, today. So,
Yeah, one thing I don't say very often is go dogs, but in this case, go dogs.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, we've got a light agenda, so it won't take but a minute. But since y'all all came out tonight, stand up real quick, tell us your name and what position you play. That everybody? All right, good job.
Mayor Mock, I believe we're going to take a picture. Yeah.
Yeah. Want to get a photo? Y'all come on up to the front. We'll take a photo.
Let them stand here. We'll stand here. Might be seen.
Is that what you want? Yeah, okay. Councilman first. Then once you back. No.
Come all the way back. All the way back.
Can I get a few of y'all to come on this side for me? Just a few? Like one or two? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Mayor and Council shift just a little bit. Yeah.
Paddle. It's the paddle.
Okay, I did that, but I was sitting.
That's the right. There's two. It's the paddle. It's not this one. Sit on it. Sit on it. Don't go down. There you go.
Okay.
All right, first up on the agenda this evening, we have the approval of the minutes.
All right, so I want to do these separate this time, just because we had a minor change to one of them. So first, I'd like to make a motion to accept the minutes for the City Council public hearing work session on August 15th.
A motion and a second to accept the work session minutes from August the 15th. Any discussion? All in favor? That is unanimous.
And then for the second one, I'd like to make a motion to amend the minutes for the the City Council regular meeting, August 20th, under item 2, staff action items A, that was recorded, and they just need a minor change to the motion. The motion to defer that item to instead of August 12th as written, it would be changed to today, September 17th.
No, September 12th.
12th. Okay, September 12th, that's right. Thank you.
Second.
A motion and a second to amend the regular meeting council minutes and accept the other portion as
Yep.
submitted by council member. I have a second, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Threw me off there.
Very good.
That's it.
Couldn't remember if somebody seconded that or not. All right. Under new business this evening, we have an IGA with the city of Adorville for use of the Chamblee evidence secure storage.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion authorizing you to sign an IGA between the City of Doraville and the City of Chamblee for Doraville's use of the Chamblee Police Department's large evidence bay.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to authorize the mayor to sign an IGA between the city of Doraville and the city of Chamblee for Doraville's use of Chamblee Police Department's large evidence bay. Any discussion on that item? All in favor? That is unanimous. We have a first read this evening of a low-impact film ordinance amendment.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion for the city attorney to read headings only.
A second on that?
Guess not.
A motion and a second to read headings only. Any discussion? All in favor? Headings only, Madam City Attorney.
Okay, thank you. This is an ordinance to amend the Code of Ordinances of the City of Chamblee, Chapter 35, Title 2, Chapter 240. Section 1 of the ordinance would amend subsection 35-4B to remove the permit requirement for certain low-impact film productions and require notice of low-impact film productions to be made to the city in lieu of a permit. And Section 2 would amend Section 35-8 by amending the application requirements for low-impact film production. And Section 3 would amend Section 35-39 by eliminating the permit requirement. Section 4 of the ordinance would amend Section 240-7B2C of the ordinance by eliminating the permit requirement from the home-based occupational tax certificate provisions. Section 5 is repealing just the, I'm sorry, not repealing, but just making the amendment effective immediately. And Section 6 is a savings clause. And that's it.
Very good. And that item will move to second read.
Is this, I thought some of the things we determined did not need to be moved to the second read. Is this one of them that still does?
This is the one that needs to have a public hearing first. It can still move to second read, but we have to advertise the public hearing for October, and we have to hold the public hearing before the second read can be done.
Do you need consent, or do you need a motion to move it for second read? Consent. We have consent to move this to second read? Okay.
All right, that'll take us down to the 2025 benefits renewal.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to accept the 2025 benefits renewal as presented last city council meeting.
Second.
All right, I have a motion and a second to approve the staff recommendations for the 2025 benefits renewal. Any further discussion on that item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. Takes us down to Wood Acres Property Master Plan.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adopt the Wood Acres Property Master Plan and incorporate it into the city's Park and Recreation Master Plan.
Second.
A motion and a second to adopt the Wood Acres Property Master Plan and incorporate it into the city's Parks and Recreation Master Plan. Any discussion on that item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. Thank you, guys. Thanks.
Where'd our audience go?
We only have like 3 more minutes.
They tired of us.
Easy peasy. All right, that takes us down to Village Park Turf Field Improvements Project Bid Award.
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to approve the Village Park Turf Field Project bid award as presented last city council session.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the notice of award as presented by staff. Any further discussion on that item? All in favor? And that is unanimous. We have 2580 Northeast Expressway.
Mr. Mayor.
Go ahead.
No, you started.
I did. Make a motion, I'd like to make a motion to approve with the conditions as put forth by staff. The development shall be constructed in substantial conformity with the site plan and elevations received by P&D, Planning and Development Department, dated on July 11, 2024, with provisions required by conditions of approval as reviewed and approved by the Planning and Development Director. The parking lot shall be restriped to ensure clear demarcation of spaces. Additional buffer landscaping shall be installed where vegetation and topography are insufficient to achieve the desired level of screening. And number 4, interparcel access easements shall be provided to accommodate continuous access and egress between the subject property and the commercial property to the west and multifamily to the north.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve this item with conditions as stated by staff and read by Councilwoman Robson. Any further discussion on this
I
item?
just want to verify that your conditions were exactly what was in, you didn't change or modify anything.
Nada.
Perfect.
All right. All in favor? And that is unanimous. And then finally, we have 3285 Shaliford Road.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the variance requests from the applicant with the following conditions. The development shall be constructed in substantial conformity with site plan and elevations received by the Planning and Development Department dated July 18th, with revisions required by conditions of approval, reviewed and approved by the Planning and Development Director. The applicant shall install a 5-foot wide painted crosswalk across LaVenture Drive. The crosswalk shall include improvements compliant with GDOT standards, including but not limited to signage and striping. 3, the applicant shall be responsible for planting of additional buffer plantings, which shall be a mixture of hardwood trees, in addition to the proposed evergreen plantings in the current record set of plans. The final design is subject to the approval of the Planning and Development Director.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve 3285 Shallerford Road with conditions as recommended by staff and stated by Councilmember Vythe. Any further discussion on this?
I would like to make a friendly amendment. As for the crepe myrtle street trees that are on the site plan, I'm making a joke here. It's just a little one. I would rather, no, let me see. I would require the business owner or property owner to not commit crepe murder, AKA pollard them, which means cutting them off and allowing them to form the suckers or whatever they call them. Rather, they will be allowed to grow naturally and limbed up as needed so that passing cars and trucks do not inadvertently break the limbs.
I accept that. No problem.
And my second still stands. I think I understand what you want to do.
All right, we have a motion and a second, and then a friendly amendment by Councilmember Robson. Any further discussion on that item?
Is the applicant here today?
Is the applicant for this property
Don't see
here
them.
tonight? No. The applicant is not here.
Well, I will just make a point that the property as it stands today has vehicles parked on it and is full of trash, and they need to take care of that.
It is noted that this property has vehicles and trash parked on it. All right?
So we passed, have we voted on this yet?
No.
No.
So you could make a friendly amendment that says that the property shall be cleaned up before establishing like NLDP or building permit or something like that? Could we do that?
I don't need to make an amendment.
Okay.
They can do
Just
it, or
handle
code
it.
enforcement can take care of it.
Well, if
Their
they're not
choice.
here to hear it, so,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, they're not here, but I hope they watch this.
Gotcha.
Council member, I would recommend against that. I would treat the council recommendation or the council comment as a directive to staff.
Okay.
All right, so
stand
that circles us back. Then we have a motion and a second by Councilmember Vythe and a friendly amendment by Councilmember Robson. All in favor? And that is unanimous. All right, that takes us down to public comment this evening. I'll read the rules of order real quick. The mayor is the presiding officer. All remarks shall be addressed to the city council as a body, not to individual members. Anyone wishing to speak shall come to the microphone. Give their name and address to the city clerk. Limit remarks to 3 minutes unless further time is granted by council. Not speak a second time until everyone wishing to speak has spoken once, and not speak more than twice. Please do not speak unless you have the microphone and have been recognized. And with that, anyone here this evening wishing to address council? Anyone? Come on up. Tell us your name and address and what's on your mind.
I've already given the information to the city. Deanna Healy, 2782 Harrow Drive, Chamblee, Georgia, 30341. During the August council meeting, there was a resolution that was presented for the abandonment right-of-way of the streets of, in order to expand the DeKalb County Animal Shelter. That would be Beverly Drive, Reese's Street, and Laquan Drive, and to be abandoned to DeKalb County in order to continue and complete the project. The vote was deferred to the September meeting, which we are at right now. There is no agenda for this resolution to be voted on, and my question is, or my comment is, why not? Since it was deferred, today's meeting, it's not on the agenda.
I can't speak as to why it's not on the agenda other than to say that the city is working with the county on getting this process moving along. There were other items to come up, and the city is, the process is still moving forward as it was. There's a land disturbance permit and some other stuff going on, I understand. So But the process is moving forward. It's just we were not ready to put it back on the agenda this month. But we are in constant communication with the county. They are aware of what's going on, and they're trying to work through it as well. We haven't forgotten.
I was going to say, how long does it take for resolution to get into agenda for voting?
I'll remind you, this
Ignore
is citizen
enlighten my
comment.
ignorance.
It's not a dialogue, it's a citizen comment. We can't answer questions.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of displeased with the fact is that it was deferred. It was stated in August, and there's been no communication outside of DeKalb and Chamblee concerning this. So we have at least 12 to 15 dogs that will be euthanized tonight.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else here wishing to speak to council this evening? Anybody? All right, I don't see anybody. Do we have executive session this evening? All right, I'll need a motion.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to enter into executive session for matters related to personnel, potential litigation, and real estate.
Second.
A motion and a second to enter executive session. All in favor? And that is unanimous. So we do have to step out to go into executive session. We'll be back shortly.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to exit executive session.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to exit executive session. Any discussion? All in favor? All right, and we need a motion to exit the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor? And that is unanimous. Thank you.
We are at it, Shell.
There's got to be something.